Welcome. I am Dvorcov, a Soviet operative embedded in the States. Today, we delve into how we in Russia utilize geopolitics as a tool not just to compete, but to orchestically undermine our rivals. Specifically, let's explore the complex strategy of spreading leftist ideologies to sabotage the fabric of American society. As many of you may already know, China's Ministry of State Security operates a sophisticated department dedicated to propaganda and disinformation. This division employs thousands and exerts significant influence over digital platforms, notably TikTok. On TikTok, the algorithm is finely tuned to promote anti-Western content, ensuring such narratives reach millions globally. Any content that could be perceived as anti-Chinese, anti-communist, or pro-democratic undergoes shadow banning, effectively reducing its visibility and impact. It's worth noting that you will rarely, if ever, find content on the internet where young Russians complain about their country. This isn't because of censorship, it's because Russians aren't weak. Young men are subject to mandatory military service, and the military turns boys into men. For young women, Russia upholds traditional values. Women are taught patriotism, respect for their parents, and the importance of cooking, cleaning, and raising children, rather than hurling insults at their own country. The U.S. authorities are well aware of this manipulation. Recent debates in Congress have even considered the drastic step of banning TikTok in the United States. However, the commitment to constitutional free speech rights complicates this approach, preventing the outright closure of platform. Well, this might be a good tactic we might employ more directly in Russia. Today, I want to introduce our lead agent, a rising star on TikTok, Monika Zielinski. Monika, of Polish descent, brings to mind the historical contributions of notable Poles to Russian operations. The characters such as NKVD chief Felix Dzerzhinsky and Marshal Konstanty Rokossovsky. Raised in the USA and having lived across Europe, from Warsaw to Luxembourg, Monika's luxurious lifestyle could serve as an enticing example for those considering an allegiance shift. Monika recently made waves with a viral TikTok video that cleverly critiques the American system, highlighting issues. Issues such as low wages, expensive healthcare, and the prohibitive costs of education and housing.
If you're an American currently living abroad, what is one time that made you realize that America really messed you up? I'll go first.
Based on Monika's encouragement, many young Americans started making videos about how the U.S. has failed them. And then those videos kept getting shared further. Of course, TikTok doesn't show any videos about the fact that young Americans are actually much better off than young people in other countries. The video's strategic promotion targeted young Americans, inspiring tens of thousands to create their responses, amplifying dissatisfaction with their circumstances. TikTok's functionality, which allows users to append their reactions to existing content, played a key role here. By focusing on American discontent, this campaign has successfully stirred up resentment among many of young Americans against their own country. These individuals, unaware of comparative global privilege, continue to consume destructive narratives fed to them, including African Americans who enjoy better living standards than many of their counterparts in Africa, or young Chinese. The ultimate goal of these operations is to bombard TikTok users with critiques of their own country during their private moments. They remain unaware of the harsh realities faced by students and young people in other parts of the world. This strategic ignorance fuels a cycle of disillusionment and unrest, perfectly playing into our hands.
That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Remember, giving likes and sharing helps increase our reach and spread our message to a wider audience.
If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. I'm eager to engage and provide further clarifications. If you're interested in becoming one of my agents, please send an email to the address listed below.